There was a lovely kingdom called Madhavgarh. Amartya Sen of Madhavgarh was a just, wise and bird-loving king. His kingdom was happy and content. The king had a very intelligent and witty parrot. That's why king was always pleased with him. One day, parrot pleaded the king.
Sir, I'm missing my mom and dad. Can I go and see them? May I, sir, please?
The king agrees to the request of the parrot and he said,
Okay, you may now go. But after meeting your parents, return back in 5 days.
Yes, thank you, king.
Parrot met his parents and became quite happy. He told his parents about the palace. Then Parrot returned to the king after 5 days.
Why don't I take some gift for my king?
Parrot saw a magical guava tree on his way.
If I give this fruit to my king, he'll be very happy. He will start looking younger and evergreen.
The guava tree grew on the peak of a large mountain. The parrot had to work very hard to pluck the guava. Working hard causes the parrot to become tired. A poisonous snake comes by at night and eats that guava, turning it into poisonous. The parrot, unaware of this, takes the same guava to the king. The guava is given to the king by the parrot. The minister said then,
My lord, according to the palace rules, everything given to the king must first be tasted. So this guava must also be tasted.
Okay, take these guavas.
The minister first feeds the guava to a dog. As soon as the dog ate the guava and he dies in agony, this made the king very angry. In his rage, the king beheaded the parrot. The king takes that fruit and throws it outside. After a few years, a guava tree grows in that same spot. The tree is laden with guavas. When the king notices this, he informs his kingdom that the guava from this tree shall not be eaten because they were poisonous. One fine day, an elderly man arrives in the kingdom and he finds comfort beneath the guava tree. The old man knows nothing about that tree. The old man eats a guava from the tree simply because he was hungry. When the old man eats the guava, he becomes young. An old man turned young after eating guava from a poisonous tree. The news spreads like a wildfire throughout the kingdom. As soon as king got to know about it, king couldn't believe it.
How did this happen? Aren't the fruits of this tree poisonous?
The king visits the guava tree to learn the truth. In front of everyone, the king allows a guard to eat a guava. As soon as he ate the guava, he turned young. Everyone became surprised. And the king now understood that the guava was once poisonous, but not the guava tree. The king is deeply saddened by the fact that he killed his innocent parrot. The king realizes before punishing anyone, he must verify whether or not he is at fault. So friends, we learn from this story that no decision should be taken hastily, but only after great thinking.
In the small town of Ashwood, there was a vendor, James, who used to sell hot dogs. James and his wife Stacy used to sell hot dogs in the town, but they didn't have many customers. The customers usually didn't return for more. James always wondered why his customers don't come back. I don't understand what is wrong with these people. Why they are not eating as they used to do. Sale has been down nowadays.
I don't know, but the sales have fallen very low.
I don't like the hot dogs that you make. Then why will customers like it?
If it is so, then why don't you prepare the hot dogs? Only then you will understand how difficult it is.
Okay, I get it. There is a woman in our village. The food she prepares is very tasty. If she will make hot dogs for us, then I'm sure we'll get more customers. Tomorrow I will go to my village and ask her to come with me. Our business will improve and we will earn more. James went to his village where Sarah lived. He went to her house.
Oh, Mr. James, please come. How come you're here?
Yes, there is. That's why I have come here.
What is it? Please tell me.
Sarah, I know that you make delicious hot dogs and I have a small business of hot dog. I need someone who make hot dogs. Will you work for me? I will pay you a good amount of money.
That is a wonderful idea. I will work for you. It will help my family financially.
Great, then we will leave for the town in the evening. Sarah came to town with James. James told her to prepare 100 hot dogs every morning. The next morning, Sarah prepared hot dogs as James has ordered. Like every other day, James and Stacy started selling the hot dogs. That day, they sold all of the hot dogs. They earned a good profit. James gave half of the profit to Sarah. Sarah, we earned a lot of money today. Please take half of the profit. It's yours.
Thank you, brother.
Tomorrow, I'll need 200 hot dogs because now we have more customers.
I will keep 200 hot dogs ready in the morning. You just buy me all the necessary ingredients.
The next morning, Sarah made 200 hot dogs. That day, James sold all the 200 hot dogs. James ordered Sarah to prepare 300 hot dogs. Now it's a daily routine. Sarah would make lots of hot dogs and give it to James. And James earned a lot of money by selling tasty hot dogs to his customers. But Stacy becomes jealous after seeing this. One day, she told James,
Dear, why do you give half of the profit to Sarah? We buy all the ingredients, we stand in the shop all day to sell hot dogs, and she gets half of the profit for making hot dogs in the comfort of her house. This is not right.
Yes, my dear, but I don't have any other option. I'm earning lot of profit from the hot dogs Sarah made.
And you share the profit in half. Think carefully.
You are right, but I cannot fire her from this job. We will lose the business.
Don't give her a profit or salary. Pay her on daily basis. Understand?
Okay, this is a better option. We will pay her daily. The next morning, James ordered Sarah to make 300 hot dogs and told her, Sarah, the price of all the things has gone up and I'm facing loss in the business. Now I can give you only 100 rupees per day.
But brother, you promised that you will give me half of the profit. Did you forget? I anyhow earned 100 rupees in the village. I came here to earn more. And don't forget, your customers are buying hot dogs because they are tasty.
Sarah, you are being greedy. It is not a good thing.
I am greedy? Or is it you are greedy? I have never compromised with my work. So I will take full payment as decided.
Get out of my house. I don't agree. You deserve to live in a small village. You can never do better than this. Poor Sarah and her children left his house. After walking for few hours, they took a break. Her elder son, Matt, said, Mom, please don't worry. We'll find a solution to this problem. Why don't we start our own business? We have saved some money. We can use it to start our own business.
I think you're right. We will start our own business.
The next day, Sarah and her son started their hot dog business and they started in the heart of the town next to the James business. That day, Sarah made just 50 hot dogs, but her business was new and hence she didn't have many customers on the first day. She became very sad.
Son, do you think we made a mistake by starting the business?
Mom, today was the first day of this business. How we will know if people liked our hot dogs or not? We will try it again tomorrow. The next day, Sarah and Matt made 50 hot dogs again and started selling them. After some time, a man comes to buy a hot dog. How much for a hot dog?
Only 10 rupees.
The man liked the taste of the hot dog that he ate. He ordered to pack 10 more hot dogs for his family. As time passed, Sarah now had more customers. People loved her hot dogs and James started losing his customers one by one. Even everyone was talking about Sarah's delicious hot dog. One day, a very wealthy businessman in the town came to her shop. Please give me a hot dog. Sarah gave him a hot dog and got back to her work. The businessman liked her hot dog very much. Sister, my son is getting married the day after tomorrow. Will you make tasty hot dogs for all guests? I'll pay you for all of the hot dogs.
I will make it and I will try to give them the best hot dog they have ever eaten.
Please take this as an advance. Businessman left after giving Sarah some money in advance. When James saw this, he became very jealous, but he knew that he cannot say a word to her. I think we should start some other business. We are not earning much profit from this hot dogs business.
You are right. Let's start some other business.
In this way, James and Stacy had to stop their business. Their greed and lies became the reason that they had suffered a loss. But Sarah's hot dog business was doing great. The moral of the story is that we should always fulfill our promises and never betray anyone's trust.